Hey everybody, welcome to the Rich Dickman Show, the show where being slightly better than mediocre can make you a Rich Dickman. I am Rem, I am guest hosting once again for episode 15. I am not solo this week, thank God. Thank you, Mama Rem, for calling in. I am with my best friend in the whole world, possibly second best friend, but probably close to really first best friend. I don't know, we talk like 2 times a week, so I feel special. It's Huell, he's back from running. Huell, how are you?
In my head, since you're Italian, when you're making your spaghetti sauce, I imagine that you have like a thick black mustache that you pull out of your kitchen drawer and you put on with like the tall chef's hat, and you get a little chubbier than you usually are, and you're like, it's a good sauce, and you have you make the okay with your fingers.
It's a mia Remio. This is a good sauce.
It's a good.
Yeah, that's how I was teaching people at work how to speak Italian. Uh-huh. You just add an A to every word. Yeah. All right.
I wish you would go for Halloween. I wish you would go as a Italian chef stereotype.
Done. That's what I'm doing. Be a racist Italian chef.
I bet your Mama Rem would get a kick out of that.
She probably would. Let me go out with my dad. Yeah. And he'd be like, what are you, stupid? It's a me, Papa. It's a me.
It's a me, Papa Ram. You know, my family is a fucking hot bag of ugly motherfucker. Like, I have no need to deal with any of those fucking crazy people. I had some random tweaker, like cousin of a cousin, like just show up on my doorstep the other day. And he had like this handful of, so I'm just, this is a weird story. So I'm sitting in my living room, minding my own business, trying to just wind down from the day, hanging out with my kids. It was like almost bedtime. So trying to get my shit together with the kids. And my wife went out to the car, to go get something. And then she comes back in and she's like, there's somebody here to see you.
Oh,
and
no.
I'm like, well, you got more information than that from me? Like, did a side piece show up and is pregnant? Like, is it the cops? Like, is it like Men in Black? Like, give me a little more information before I walk outside the door. But so I go outside and it's this fucking like cousin, like one of those. I mean, do you got a big family, Rem? Like, it's one of those like vague cousins. Like, I couldn't explain to you exactly how we are related, but I know that we are related in some fashion. Motherfuckers, man. Motherfuckers. Like, you don't understand. Just motherfuckers all the time calling me up who are like, hey, cousin. Hey, so I need this thing. And let me tell you, nobody ever calls me up and is just like, hey, cousin, like, how's it going? Or, hey, like they used to occasionally call me up and be like, hey, you want to come check out the back of my van and see some things I got for sale? Like that at least I would be like, okay, all right, well, get something out of that at least. I help you, you help me. But no, it's just always the mooch, man. They're just always putting the fucking mooch on me. I get so sick of it.
One of my favorite things with this whole article is, it'll be right here in this tweet. From @Sarah F. Kessler, the Uber/Lyft driver who secretly filmed and broadcast videos of hundreds of passengers, asked the newspaper who interviewed him to not use his last name out of privacy concerns. What a piece of shit. Here he is. This guy is broadcasting his rides with these people who have no idea they're being broadcast to all these assholes on Twitch. And now he has a concern for privacy when the newspaper interviews him and he doesn't want them to use his last name. Well, good on the newspaper. They used his last name.
He sounds like the sort of guy that wants to be a cop. Future cops of America, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go out to Connecticut and fry you up and eat you. And a delicious taco covered in cilantro.
Bring the soy sauce and sriracha, man, because you're going to need it because that would taste terrible. I was reading an article or I read a study somewhere that said different ethnicities have different forms of body odor, where like some Asian people, like Japanese people, don't have body odor at all.
Oh, yeah, I read that. I saw that.
Yeah. That's the ultimate form of racism right there. How dare they do science like that?
White people smell like mayonnaise in their armpits.
And socks.
And
racism is stupid.
And young white girls never know how to clean themselves properly, so they always kind of taste a little bit like pee.
Oh, God damn it, Huell.
It's true.
Why did you do that? Why? Why? You just ruined this wholesome show. Huell, my mom listens to the show.
Well, just edit it out. You got to learn how to edit eventually. We got a guest host. Let me introduce you to Huell, and just a solid Huell for 90 minutes or however long that fucking show was. And your 2,500 listeners that had never heard of me before, just being like, what the fuck is happening?
This was Huell from four or 5 years ago.
Yeah,
when Huell was drinking.
This isn't like the downgraded Huell that you guys get now.
This isn't sober daddy Huell. This is fucking, out of control party animal Huell. So that would have been, at that time I was sensitive, listen to your feelings, Rem. So going from that to you, man, holy shit.
That would have been fun. Regrets. I've had a few.
Huell, they're gonna fund a Mama Rem Huellhauser show, and Mama Rem's not cheap. That bitch, she is expensive.
You guys should donate to an organization for eating rich people.
See, Huell, here's
like
what you don't.
Like a reverse PETA.
Yeah.
Except not animals, like rich people.
Huell, if I start bringing in like $50 a month, like Mrs. Rem will start seeing that this show is actually something other than a waste of time. And, going out to Colorado might be a lot easier.
And then you won't even need Zac Efron at that point. She'll be all over you.
That's right. She was like, oh shit, $50 a month. This guy's a keeper. Holy fuck.
Oh,
no college education.
I gotta send you out some of that THC lube.
You do that.
You and Mrs. Rem. Let me ask you something. How does that? When do you improv that conversation for me? How does that conversation go? How are you gonna sell that?
You gonna be Mrs. Rem?
Just not even like a back and forth. Just explain to me how you sell that donkey. Not your wife being a donkey. I mean, the lube is the donkey in this situation.
All right. Well,
to
let's
whom
see
you
here.
are selling to the wife.
All right. So, hey, sweetie. I know the kids are asleep, and I know it's been this is July. So
how old is our youngest child?
Yeah, I know it's been at least 2 years. I was wondering if maybe we could do a little extra cuddling. My buddy Huell sent me this stuff, so I don't know. Maybe you want to try it. Maybe you want to give this one a shot. Oh no! All right, listen, let me tell you what it is. All right, it's a personal lubricant, and that means it's for personal use. Okay, it's not like motor oil or anything. It's safe. It's made out of coconuts, and they say coconut is the best oil.
The most sensual of the tree fruits.
Yes. I use it when I make popcorn at home. It's not that though. It's different. It's been infused with a chemical called, THC. You may have heard of it in high school. All right. And it might, you know what? You might have some extra good feelings afterwards. So, it's worth a shot. That's my pitch.
Do you think it would help or not help if when I sent you out this lube, I took like a little picture of me, like my head with a smiley face and maybe like giving like 2 thumbs up, and I glued it to the side of the bottle? Do you think that would help?
Well, let's improv that. So you see this picture here? This is my buddy Huell, and he is telling you that it's doubly good.
Yeah,
see both
2
of those
thumbs up for
2 thumbs up.
Double
It's
seal
doubly
of
good.
approval.
Yeah, it's not just single good. It's double good. So, I mean,
those Huell doesn't just give out those seals of approval to any product. I had a lady do that to me once, thinking she was being all clever and sexy, and it turns out that's the sort of thing that you need a little advance notice on. If you're just going to be sticking things places, you probably should have told me a few hours prior that was on the table, and maybe I would have taken some preparatory steps and not just gone over there normal style. You can't, there are certain things that are cool surprises, and then there are certain things that are just, you were kind of asking for it. You know what I mean? Like you didn't think through the natural consequences of your actions. Don't blame that one on me.
You can find us online at richdickmanshow.wordpress.com.
You should all let your significant other give you the gooser downstairs.
Yeah.
Or give your significant other the gooser downstairs. He or she might like it. It's only polite. Be nice to your partner.
Let me get permission first. I'd like to thank Jack Daniels for sponsoring the end of the show. And that's it. Until next time, we'll see you episode 16. Next week, we've gone 15 episodes already. It's crazy.
We should get that suppository as a sponsor. I wonder if we could get an affiliate.
Absolutely. Start working on that if you remember.
I'll look that up.
All right. You getting high after this?
Probably.
All right. Are you going to remember? You want to write it down?
I'm not a writer. It's not my jam.
All right. Well, if we do
freestyle.
That's it. Okay. Good night, everybody.
All right. I'm stopping the recording.
Already?
Are we going more? Is this outro? Are we outro chat?
This is outro because it ends when I say goodnight. So this is the part where we talk.
Oh, I thought this was all outro chat. I thought the music happened like a while ago.
No. So what happens is I find where I say goodnight and I put the middle of the outro right at that point.